Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon to all of my students. So today we are going to learn new chapter for additional mathematics SSM Form 4, which is chapter 5 progressions. So today we are focusing on a subtopic 5.1, which is arithmetic progressions, okay, presented by me, Madam Intan Shazwani. Okay, so our learning objectives for today. Okay, by the end of this video, you should be able to identify a sequence as an arithmetic progression and provide justification. And then you should also be able to derive the formula of the nth term or the n of arithmetic progression and hence use the formula in various situations. Okay, 5.1.1 Identifying arithmetic progression. Okay, consider this situation. Okay, Mr. Lee built stairs in his garden. He used 8 bricks on the first level. For each subsequent level, he increased another 8 bricks. Okay, untuk level yang seterusnya. Okay, the total number of bricks used on each level can be written in a progression 8. Okay, this is the first level, 16, second level, 24, third level, and so on. If Mr. Lee wanted to build 18 steps, how many bricks would be needed? Okay, so 8, 16, 24, and so on is a finite sequence that follows a specific pattern. Okay, we can see that from 8, okay, increase to 16, so addition by 8 bricks, and then 16 go to 24, the third level. Okay, we add another 8 bricks. Okay, sequence such as 3, -3, 3, -3, and so on is an infinite sequence. Each number in a sequence is known as term, such that the first term is written as T1, first term. Okay, second term T2, and so on until Tn, which is the nth term. Okay, or Tn. Okay, so this is consider this is the first term. Okay, first level is the first term, and then this one is second term, third term, and so on. So if Mr. Lee wanted to build 18 step, means that Tn is equal to T18. Okay, so before we move further into lesson about arithmetic progression, so let's try inquiry 1. So this is activity group. Okay, since you are not going to do this in group, so I will just explain about what inquiry 1 activity is all about. Okay, for the aim is to understand arithmetic progression. So first, you observe the following polygon in which the number of sides of the consecutive polygon increased by 1. So this is triangle, so the number of sides is 3. And then for B, this is a quadrilateral, so number of sides is 4. And this is pentagon, number of sides is 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so and so on. Okay, divide each polygon into triangular shape as shown in B and C. So we have to divide the polygon into triangular shape, bentuk segitiga. Okay, in the table, fill in the sum of interior angle for each of the given polygon. Okay, so n is to 1, means that the triangular shape, there is one triangular shape, so the sum of interior angle is 180 degree. So for B, okay, from quadrilateral, if we divide, okay, in make into triangular shape, we have two triangular shape from the quadrilateral. So what is the sum of interior angle? So 180, and then this one is 180, so we will get 360 degree. For C, okay, there are 5 sides, so we divide into a triangular shape, we will get 3 triangular shape. So which is 180, 180, 180. 180 times 3 is equal to 540 degree. So how about D? So if you want to divide into triangular shape, so this is the first one. Okay, and then this one second, and then okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 triangular shape. So 180 degree multiplied with 4, so you will get 720 degree. And this one, you proceed how to divide into triangular shape. So this one, 1, 2, 3, and then this one. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times with 180 degrees. So you will get 900 degree. Okay, this one. Okay, and lastly, divide into triangular shape. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 multiplied by 180 degree. So you will get 1080 degree. So okay. Okay, from the result in inquiry 1 just now, it is given that the difference between any two consecutive terms, okay, yang berturut-turut of a sequence is a fixed constant. The constant is known as common difference and it is represented by D. Thus, okay, so D is the second term minus with the first term, or the third term minus the second term, and so on. Or we can conclude that the Tn minus with Tn minus 1. So, okay, refer to the inquiry one just now. So the first shape you have triangle right, which is 180 degree. So second one you have quadrilateral. Okay, so which is quadrilateral, we can get two triangular shape, so which is 360 degree. And the third one is pentagon. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you can get three triangular shape, which is 500. The total is 540 degree. So means that from the first one to the second one, this is second term and this is the first term. This one we add another 180 degree. So from 360 degree to 540 degree, we add another 180 degree, one triangular shape. So this one is known as common difference. So means that D will get from the T3 minus with T2 shape number 3 minus with shape number 2, or the shape number 2 you subtract with the shape number 1. Okay, so this is common difference. Okay, it is not okay, not the same with if you want to find the common difference, the first one minus with second one, or the second one minus with third one. No, cannot be like that. So you should do third one minus with second one, or second one minus with first one, not the vice versa. Okay, so sequence that has common difference is known as arithmetic progression. So this is what we are going to learn today. Arithmetic progression means that we have, okay, okay, sequence that have the same increment or pengurangan ataupun kadar pertambahan yang sama lah, which is common difference. Okay, arithmetic progression is a sequence of numbers such that each term is obtained by adding a constant to the term before it. Means that we add the same value, okay, to the term before it. Means that if we want to find the second term, we add the same value to the first one, okay, or if we want to find the third one, we add the same value to the second one, and so on. Okay, example number 1. Okay, determine whether each of the following sequence is arithmetic progression or not. So if you want to know this is arithmetic progression, so you have to check whether they have D or not. What is D? Common difference. Okay, so you have to check. Okay, let's say for question A. So this is first term, and this one is second term, this one is third term, and so on. So if you want to find the common difference, remember that common difference is T2 minus T1 or T3 minus T2. So you have to check whether the sequence has common difference or not. So if you want to find the first, okay, so which is T2 minus T1, 350 minus with 358, you will get -8. So this is D. But if you want to know the sequence is arithmetic progression or not, so you cannot just take the first two value. You have to consider all the values. Okay, make sure that the difference is consistent. Okay, so we have to check with the third one with the second one. So 342 T3 minus with T2. Okay, 342 minus with 350, you will get also -8. Means that the difference is the same, right? So the sequence is an arithmetic progression because D1 is equal to D2, which is equal to -8. Okay, let's move to question B. So we have this one, T1, T2. This one is T3, and 5 is T4. So you have to check T4 minus T3, T3 minus T2, and T2 minus with T1, and either all the answers is same or not. Okay, so we check with the first one, which is T2 minus with T1. Okay, 2 minus with 2 over 3, we will get 4 over 3. And then we check with the second one, which is 3 minus T2. Okay, 10 over 3 minus with 2, we will get 4 over 3. And last one, check T4 minus T3. Okay, 5 minus 10 over 3, you get 5 over 3. This is not the same compared to the first one and the second one. So this sequence is not an arithmetic progression because okay, D1 is equal to D2, but D2 not is equal to D3. Okay, so the sequence is not consistent. Okay, so this sequence does not have the common difference, so that's why it cannot be arithmetic progression. Okay, understand? Next, we move to example 2. An auditorium has 15 chairs in the first row. So this is T1. 19 chairs in the second row, T2. 23 chairs in the third row, T3, and so on. Determine whether the arrangement of chairs in each row follows an arithmetic progression. Give your justification. Remember, if you want to check whether this is arithmetic progression or not, so you have to check for the common difference. Okay, so the solution. So the sequence, so if we write in terms of number, so 15 T1, this one is 19 T2, so this one is T1, T2, T3, and so on. So we have to check the common difference, T3 minus T2, and then T2 minus T1. Okay, so this one is the common difference. Find whether it is the same or not. So second, T2 minus with T1, 19 minus 15, you will get 4. And then T3 minus with T2, 23 minus 19, you also get 4. So, since the difference of the progression is a fixed constant, which is number 4, thus the arrangement of chair in each row in order trium follows an arithmetic progression because it has D, common difference. Next, we move to 5.1.2, deriving the formula of the nth term or Tn of arithmetic progression. Okay, so this is activity group. Okay, but I will just explain inquiry 2. For the aim is to derive the formula of the nth term Tn of arithmetic progression. So first we consider progression 2, 5, 8, 11, 14. Okay, arithmetic progression, or this is number sequence lah, which the difference is the same, which is we add 3, right? 2 become 5, we add 3, 5 become 8, we add 3, 8, 11, 3, 11 to 14, we add 3. Use the pattern of this sequence to complete the table. Okay, assume the first term of arithmetic progression is A. So the first term, this one too, let's say this one is A, and the common difference is D. Complete the table below. Okay, so the first one, T1. So the value of the first term A, so does not have D. Okay, the first term, since we don't have to subtract with the previous term. This is the first term, so it does not have D. So T1 is equal to A plus 0D, which is A only. Okay, for the second term, 5. Okay, let's say 5. Okay, so we have A plus D. Add D at T1 term means that we add 3. Example, okay, 2 plus 3. So A plus D. So T2 is A plus 1D only. Okay, which is 3. Okay, the T3, A, which is 2. Okay, this one is A is 2. Let's say this one is 2. D is 3, right? Okay, so add another 3 means that D 2 times. Okay, so 2 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 8, right? So we add 2D. Okay, the second one we only add 3 one time. So 2 plus 3. Okay, so we get 5. This one we get 8. A is 2, right? And so on. So if we Tn, so what is the formula? Okay, so in your group, answer the following questions. So since you don't have group, so express T20 in terms of A and D. So if we have T3 is equal to A plus 2D, T2 is A plus 1D. So if we have T20 is A plus 19D, right? So 3 and this one is 2. 2, this one is 1. So you can see the pattern. Okay, so if you have 20, so this one should be 19. Okay, so state the relationship between Tn and its common difference. Write a general formula for Tn. So you get an idea. So let's move to the next slide. Okay, so from the result of inquiry 2, the nth term of arithmetic progression can be written as, so this is the formula. Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1D. So let's say if we have T3, A plus, this one is n, right? 3 is n. So n minus 1, 3 minus 1, 2D. Okay, if we have T20, A plus 19D. So this one is n and this one is n minus 1. So that's why we come up with the formula Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1D. Okay, such that A is the first term. So this is T1, first term. D is the common difference. And n is the number of term. Okay, term 1, term 2, term 3, and so on. Okay, example 3. Find the 15th term for the arithmetic progression -4, 2, 8, and so on. And B, find the 24th term for the arithmetic progression -6, 5, and 16, and so on. So, remember the formula? Tn is equal to A plus n minus 1D, which is A is the first term, D is the common difference. So, if you are given this sequence, so you have to identify what is A, what is D. A is the first term, which is -4. So, how to find D? D, you have to subtract T2 minus with T1 or T3 minus with T2. That's how you get D. Okay. So consider the first question. So first term A is -4. Just now I already told you. And the common difference D is equal to, so this one is T2 minus with T1, or you can use T3 minus with T2. You will get the same answer. So 2 minus with -4, you will get 6. Or 8 minus with 2, also 6. So this is D. Okay, so to find 15th term means that T, this one N, so N given, so which is 15. So T15 is equal to, so this is the formula, A plus N minus 1 in bracket D. So means that A is -4 plus N minus 1, 15 minus 1. Times with the common difference D. So you press calculator, you will get 80. So this is the answer for 15th term. So if you want to find the 24th term for this arithmetic progression, so the step is similar. First, you have to identify which is first term. First term is -6. So find the common difference, which is T2 minus with T1. 5 minus with -6, you will get 11. Or T3 minus T2, which is 16 minus 5 is also 11. So this is D. Okay, put into the formula T24, which is 24th term. T24 is equal to -6A plus N minus 1. N is 24. So minus 1 multiply with D. So you will get the answer is 247. Okay, do you understand? Okay, next we move to example 4. Given that arithmetic progression with the first term is -6, so this is A, and the common difference is 11. Common difference is D, right? And the n term is 126. Means that they already told you that Tn is equal to 126. Find the value of n. So ask what is the value of n. Okay. The question not ask you to find the 126 term. Okay. Or T126. No. Okay. The question already give you that Tn is 126. So the solution. So remember the formula, Tn is equal to A plus N minus 1D. So this is what we are going to find, which is the value of N. So you just substitute all the information into the formula, then you will get the value of N. Okay, so Tn is A plus N minus 1D. So this is the first information, second information, and this is the third information. Okay, so substitute into this. Tn is 126, which is 126 equal to A -6 plus N minus 1. We don't know what is the value of N. We are going to find this one. Okay, D is 11. So then you expand. Okay, expand the bracket. So 126 -6 plus, okay, this one is actually 1 to 6 is equal to -6 plus 11n minus 11. So 1 to 6 is equal to -6 minus 11, -17 plus 11n. This is the same. Okay, the same step. And then find n. This one, you 1 to 6 plus 17, 11n. And then find n. Okay, you divide by 11. Okay, so n is equal to 1 to 6 plus 17 divided by 11. Press calculator, you will get n is equal to 13. Okay, next, last example, example 5. In a book fair, Siti wants to arrange books at the front section. She arranged the book by stacking them with the first book at 2 cm thickness at the bottom. Okay, so this is the first one. However, the subsequent book have the same thickness which is 1.5. So this is the common difference. So this is the first term. The total find the total thickness of the book if Siti arranged 16 books. And for B, the number of books, which is N, find if the height of the books is given 30.5 cm. So you have to understand the situation and how we want to substitute the information into the formula of arithmetic progression. So this is the formula. So solution for A, okay, try to come up with the information first. So D, remember that they already told you that this one is D. Okay, first term is 2. So 2, the first one. So if we add 1.5, so the second one you will get 3.5. You add another 1.5, you will get 5. Add 1.5, you will get 6.5. Okay, this is the first term, second term, third term, fourth term. Okay, since we already know A is equal to 2 and D is equal to 1.5. Okay, first term is 2, common difference is 1.5. So the question asks you to find the total thickness of the book if Siti arranged 16 book, means that T16. So T16 is equal to, put into the formula, you already know what is the value of the first term, which is 2, and then plus 2 plus n minus 1, 16 minus 1, and the common difference is 1.5. So you will get this one, 24.5 cm. This is the total thickness of the 16 book. Okay, so we move to question B. The number of book, if the height of the book is 30.5, means that they already give you Tn is equal to 30.5. So how many book for 30.5 cm? Okay, so Tn is 30.5. Okay, we move to we substitute into the formula. Tn is A plus n minus 1d. So we want to find what is the value of n here. So this one we just substitute. Okay, 30.5 is equal to, the first term is 2 plus n minus 1 d. D is 1.5. Okay, similar, same step, 3.5, 2, and then we expand this one. Okay, plus 1.5n minus 1.5, and then you will get 30.5. 2 minus 1.5, you will get 0.5 plus 1.5n, and then you subtract, you will get 30 is equal to 1.5n. So n is equal to 30, you divide by 1.5. Okay, so if you press calculator, 30 divided by 1.5, you will get 20. So the answer n is equal to 20 book. Okay, or you just can follow this step. Okay, just the same. Okay, that's all our example for 5.1.1 and also 5.1.2. So now you should do exercise for those two topic we learned today. Okay, so do sub practice 4.1, page 129 and 130 in your textbook. Do question 1 until question number 4. And then for 5.1.2, do self practice 5.2, page 132, question 1 and 2. And lastly, do intensive practice 5.1, page 138. Just do question number 1 until question number 3 only. Okay, that's all for today's class. Thank you. So in the next class, Wednesday, 14 July, So you are going to learn 5.1.3, deriving the formula of sum of the first n term Sn of the arithmetic progression, and also you will learn 5.1.4, solving the problem involving arithmetic progression. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum.